Hi and welcome to episode 54. We are in the desert in Namibia, a place we have been dreaming to come to for a long time. But the desert turns to be rather wet and challenges our off-roading skills. After some beautiful time in Etosha National Park, we were really looking forward to exploring the desert. We have heard about the remoteness of this area and we could not wait to take the Bluelandy here. We are in the northwest of Namibia, also called Kaokoland. This is the land of the Himba. We started in Opuwo and intend to drive the D3707 all the way to Orupembe. 184 kilometers of desert, wide valleys, rocky mountains, dry riverbeds, and hopefully wildlife. The climate is dry, and the path very rocky and sandy. The weather was spectacular until it wasn't. We arrived at one of the open valleys and noticed reflection in the horizon, water, and lots of it.
There we go, completely muddy again.
Everywhere we looked, we found water. Being the valley that flat meant that the water spread everywhere, like roots of a tree, and there was no way of avoiding it.
I mean, even now I know it's like stupid.
This thin layer of water turned the whole area into a nice rink. And we started drifting side to side constantly.
Some very big drifting, something you normally cannot do with a defender, like nearly perpendicular. It was extremely slippery, and we are stuck in between two rivers. A bit more power would be nice. Sliding. Yeah, perfect. Woohoo! We did a miss.
Cannot really steer.
Can you go backwards? Well done. Wow. If you want to go to drift, just come here. I've never seen a defender like this. They're super wet. There was a lightning on the right. Is that a ditch? It's a huge ditch, eh? You see it? There's no road there. And they can brake here next to the road. That's a normal road. We don't want to go next to it because look at the level of water. And you see how many times that happened. Insane. I know it must have rained here most probably an hour ago. Flash floodings. Now you know what it is. The problem is that the other day we broke again the mud flap, so we are making everything underneath very dirty. Yeah. The first time I see something like life, how it happens. Like that. First time. Somebody had to do the same. Stop. No. Now we are on the other side. Let's see what this side has to offer. Have you seen something like that? On the positive side, we are going to the good weather.
To dry the mud.
To dry the mud, yeah.
In those cases, I'm just amazed what the car's made for.
Yeah, we chose this path and I was the first one that chose that path. But I didn't know it was going to rain. Look how dry it is. Now we know.
No water anymore.
Look, we said like 1 hour ago, the water didn't make it all the way. This is the water. That's why it's dangerous. You could be here, that there's nothing, super dry, and it's just here. It's coming. Yes, this is the desert. But we were there just at the end of the wet season. And showers come out of nowhere and fill these valleys with water. We were able to catch up with the beginning of the flash flood and could see live how it was covering the whole area. Slowly, but dangerously steady. The views from the air gave us a better understanding of the magnitude and the power of water. But it also meant we could not stay for long here, and we really needed to get on going. we need to cross the Hoarusib River at least 3 times, and we need to do it fast.
We don't want to wait longer there because we know the water it's going downstream and it's going to join the rivers that we need to cross several times. So let's just be sure we can do it.
We are basically racing a flash flood.
Yeah. There's more coming. Hopefully it doesn't touch us. Very deep, but it's very clay-like, and it's a flash flooding copy.
It's okay. Is it sandy or muddy? It's sandy. Some rocks should be okay. It's a bit muddy in some parts, but it's just because there are stones. I think it's okay. Ah, there was something.
We are going to continue a bit. There's another 2 river crossings that we need to do, preferably today, because we just did one that looked like it's going to get flooded, and if it gets flooded, maybe by the lines we saw on the river could be 2 meters high. So if the other ones also get flooded, we will be stuck here for a couple of days. So better cross the 2 rivers that we have in front of us today, and then camp somewhere afterwards. Guess what? We are in the next river.
There it looks muddier.
Yeah.
This one doesn't look that good. It's muddy. It's not sandy. Here is pretty steep, and here there are several spots that are really deep and sometimes not stable at all. So I don't know. Let's see what he thinks. You think power helps?
That's the problem. Sometimes when it's sandy, that's scary. So suddenly I sink.
Guy's checking with the drone.
Trying to get to a part of the river that it's not that deep, so it's easier to cross. Yeah, they also tried it here. Haha!
This area is already becoming one of our favorites of all time. It is an overlanding paradise. It is remote, it is wild, it is rough, but absolutely beautiful. The sun had already set, and this was going to be our last river crossing.
I would just go. Because we have there's no fresh stuff. There's something I don't like.
We got to a higher position and camped in front of the river. We were glad to be able to relax and enjoy the river from a safe distance. The sky was turning pink, and the place looked like out of a painting.
Thank you for watching.
See you in the next episode, where we continue our adventure towards Orupembe and beyond to the Skeleton Coast.
See you soon.